I will decree unto you the principality of cancer in America is being broken.
He decreed it before it happened. David E. Taylor, divinely called to wage war against the Goliath of cancer in America, has continually prophesied for 7 years that there would be a breakthrough cure. No one thought it could be done. These are the words that he has shared around America concerning the cure for cancer.
There will be a cure for cancer in a pill form.
Cancer will be eradicated out of America.
Victory has prevailed. The breakthrough has come. Major medical research centers and national news organizations are now continually reporting the medical breakthroughs in the cure for cancer. Here is another clip showing that God has given a cure for cancer just like David E. Taylor decreed.
There is new hope for cancer patients. The treatment, which is being called unprecedented, uses the body's own immune system to fight, and in some cases even cure certain forms of leukemia and lymphoma. Here to weigh in, Dr. Rashidi Raj, Associate Professor at NYU Langone Medical Center. Let me make sure I understand this. So basically, they take white blood cells from the patient. Right. They mix it up. They put it back into the patient. 94% of patients in this trial said their symptoms vanished. This is those that had lymphoblastic leukemia. Right. How extraordinary is that?
I mean, it's completely startling, and these are terminal patients who had failed every other type of treatment for ALL, as you said, and they noticed a complete vanishing of their symptoms and of the tumors themselves. Now, we do have to say this is not a published study. This was just presented at a scientific meeting, but it's coming out of Seattle, the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center, which is very well reputed, so it's quite remarkable. And then the statistics for the Hodgkin's lymphoma patients was 84%, also great numbers for a pretty new therapy here.
So basically, this is immunotherapy, which this has kind of been happening, though, for different cancers, right? This is only for blood cancers.
Correct. This is one of the new types of treatments for cancers. We've had chemotherapy for years. We've had radiation therapy for years. Now we're talking about targeting your own body's immune cells so that when you remove them, you genetically engineer them, put them back so they specifically target the cancer cells, not the other healthy tissues that you want to preserve.
In the trial, some of the patients, a small group, had a reaction. Their immune system didn't react well. Can you explain that? Because I know 2 of them got very sick and did die.
2 patients actually died. 7 others ended up in the intensive care unit. And what's happening is when you're revving up the immune system, you're engineering these cells to really attack the cancer cells. They can also release other chemicals that really provoke a whole stress response in your body that can make you very sick. So we did have some patients there that did end up in the ICU. It's not certainly a risk-free treatment, but when you're talking about terminal patients who have, on average, they said about 5 months to live in this study, any option is better than none, and certainly one that gets rid of the tumor altogether.
That's my next question, Dr. Raj, is how long? How long, in theory, could this be available to cancer patients around the world?
So right now, it's only available in clinical trials. It will be a while before it's more of an FDA, more standard approved treatment for people. But if you are someone who's suffering from cancer, you have a loved one, it is important to be in an academic medical center and have access to clinical trials such as this.
But the clinical trial is only in Seattle. I want to be clear, right?
This one is just in Seattle. There are other trials for similar types of treatments in Austin, in Boston. You know, there are places that you can go to look into it.
But if you're interested in this, Seattle is the place.
Seattle is the place for this particular one. Yeah.
Dr. Raj, incredible story.
It is.
Thank you very much.
God has a miracle just for you at the world's largest national crusade against cancer. Don't miss God's moment for you. Come and receive your healing and miracle. In Detroit, August 10th through the 13th, with special guest Israel Houghton.
Decided to stand with you in the crusade against cancer with Apostle David Taylor.
I feel God's power beginning to flow through this room. Cancer has lost.
When you come to this crusade, the Lord is going to give you a miracle. Call 1-877-THE-GLORY to reserve your free seat today.